So I just want to show what I bought real quick. Um, I hated Amazon's prices for azomite. I got some micronized and granular azomite, 44-pound bags. The micronized I'm probably going to put in my garden beds, and the granular I'm going to put in my pots. For when I pot my trees and all of that, something that's going to break down a little bit more slowly, especially since they'll be housed and not in the ground. I also got these 2 nursery pots and I got some catnip seeds. I know, Amber Union seeds, but I got some catnip to grow for my kitty. Actually, that kind of looks like my kitty. I got some peat moss, which I recently found out that I was going to get the bigger one, but I didn't need that. I recently found out that, peat moss has been hard to come by for a really good price, so just keep that in mind. So I would recommend, trying to, if you have a local place that you can support, do that, and they may have a better price for you, especially if it's like local or whatever the case may be. Also, I was able to get these 4 trays. I think they're like 4 by 4 inch trays for like $8, and then they gave me all of these to go in them. So if I need to up pot anything, I have a place for that. I'm excited. So I got all of that, $8. I think I paid I didn't get my receipt, but I think I paid like 20 something for each bag, maybe almost 30. I think it wasn't too bad. And then I got these 2. I got a 10-gallon and a 5. I think this is a 5-gallon, either 3 or 5-gallon nursery pot. It's giving 5. It's giving 5. We'll see. Catnip and the peat moss. And I'm gonna now repot my trees. All right, y'all. Okay. I know you can hear me, you can't see me. I'm in the midst of that big old soil haul that I had. I don't know if y'all can see me too good. Okay, y'all should. You can't see it, but my wheelbarrow's right here. I'm gonna actually mix some soil with some perlite, azomite, worm castings, and that's it. And eventually I'll water things in with some compost tea. So that's why you're catching me from this angle. So I'm going to take some soil. I have a 10-gallon and I think it's a 3-gallon. I'm pretty sure it is, but if not, it's okay. So we have soil. Now I'm going to come over here to my compost pile. I don't know how well y'all can see that. Use it up, okay? Probably should have brought my little barrel a little closer, but it's okay. So I'm probably just gonna do like, I don't mind letting it flow a little bit. I'm just gonna get up in the same place anyway. Okay? I think I might do a little bit more. Yeah, just a little. I'm gonna move that back. So, let's see, make sure that you can see. That is my wheelbarrow. So far with soil and compost. We're gonna mix a few more things in there and get it going. Let me lower it so you can see. There. Alright. Use this playground mulch that I got on top. Oh, you know what? I also have some peat moss that I want to mix in. So I'm going to take some peat moss. Not too crazy. Okay. Yeah, what's your type of what? I know she's gonna put my cream in it. I know she is. She's gonna put my ice. Oh, that's a nice little fire. Let me put this here. And I'm gonna do plenty of You know what? I'm very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. I just want to share that. I said I want to do this, and I'm doing it. I'm very eager to really get things growing, you know? So, I feel like this is going to be a very rich, it's not a seed start, but a tree transplant. I really want my tree to thrive, you know, especially since I'm going to make sure this peach tree that I have here beside me is going to be outside. I really want to go ahead and get it, you know, accustomed to the outdoors. I've kept it near my door, inside, near my money tree. And it's been doing fine in this bag, but it's fine. Especially since I was touching it when I did my previous video, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get this together, okay? I need a drag. Do a little housekeeping too over here. But it's so good. I love ice, y'all. I love it so much. So here's my azumite. I got my granules for slower release. Okay, let me stop. So y'all be like, this girl is ridiculous. Where's my? I just had the board. That's what I get for talking shit. Ah! Wait, okay. I thought I pressed the button. I had it. And then I did not. I just opened. Oh. I actually just cleaned out this, I'm gonna put the micronized azumite that I got, I'm gonna put it in this bucket because it's in a paper bag and I tend to leave my stuff outside until I can get my garage converted. I just want to make sure that I don't get it all wet and messed and it makes a mess. So the plan is, just as a side note, I was thinking about this earlier. I think I might get this part turned into a screened-in porch and just have a door here with some window edge. You know what I'm saying? Some window edge here, some windows on the back side towards my backyard. That's gonna be lovely. So, okay. So as far as these, I think I'm gonna bring this a little closer so I don't make a mess. I could finish my ice water and just use that cup, but I don't want to. Wow, I squeezed my ice. Ice is so good. Wow, so I can use this cup, my special cup. I have water in here. Where's the big one? Of course. I have water in here, and I'm gonna put some of this compost tea while I'm sitting here, so I don't forget. There we go. I'm gonna use that to water my trees in once I put them in, but I'll go ahead and do this. So we have azumite. Why not? So now that cup belongs in that bag. Okay. So let me get this all mixed up. So we have that soil, that garden mix soil that I got from that soil yard, some compost, perlite, not perlite, I haven't put the perlite in yet, that's what I'm putting. So I meant peat moss. So I'm also, you know what, I'm gonna use that same cup, put plenty of perlite. I had some left over from me putting perlite in my compost bed. That's what I'm gonna do. You want a good bit so it has that aeration in it. And it holds moisture but still provides really good drainage, especially since, again, I'm transplanting these trees and I really want them to thrive. This more should be, I might do a little more. I want to make sure it has plenty. Very lazy. I could get up. I don't want to. Technically, I'm at work. You know, I'm gonna check my emails in a little bit. But I figure, why not get some stuff done since I have a pretty open day today. So, whew. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Down there. I'm going to put a little more perlite. Leaf in here, but it's a little brown, so I'll be careful. Okay, so I got a 10-gallon bucket here, right? I'm gonna take this 3-gallon out for now, and actually I'm gonna leave them both out, and we're going to go ahead and move this over here, and I'll move this over here, and we're going to fill them up. Let me help y'all to see. I don't know if you can see the bucket. Oh, it's here. So, can you see that? Right here? Yeah, there we go. That's better. So, I'm a little crooked, but it's okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and fill up my 3-gallon. It's a mess, but it's dirty. And dirt don't hurt. All right. scales are a little thin, but looks like we're okay. And there, got that coil off. So, okay, let's see. So I know I just put the tree to the side like nothing. So that's the tree. I think, I don't know. It did say, you know what, I forgot I was supposed to let it sit in some water while I was doing this, but it's all right. I want to make sure that I didn't lose a lot of that root system. So this is what it looks like. If you can see that, it's not like a huge root system, but it seems to be doing well, right? It's green, so still healthy. Looks like it's well. It has a couple of scratches just from checking it, but I want to make sure that some of the native soil gets in here, so that I'm gonna sprinkle some of the native soil that it came in, so you can feel at home. Like, oh, I know this. Looks like it's just a bunch of pecans, to be honest. I'm gonna do that, kind of dig it in, and I'm just gonna sit this straight in here. Okay. So I want to make sure that I'm not interrupting. And then I'm just going to push that in like that. I am going to put a little bit more soil in here as well. Labor. Too high up, but I want to make sure it's in there real secure. I'm going to use some of this peat moss to kind of help mulch it, not too much. And I'm right here beside my wood chip pile, so I'm going to also mulch it. We're going to give it a real heavy watering. Mulched, so it'll keep it warm and also holding that moisture. Next, I'm going to transplant my soursop tree. So if you don't know about soursop, it's known for an assortment of benefits. I would say that the main ones is there's been a lot of research about its anti-cancer properties. The fruit is delicious as well, but also the leaves are useful, and I believe the bark is as well. I think I recently found out that the bark was good as well. I've had it in this pot for way too long, and I wanted to have a chance to grow, you know, to a much bigger size. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to get it deep some of that native soil that I can put it in. This was like Lowe's Jungle Grove with vermiculite and perlite, and I think I just used a lot of compost tea for it. And as you can see, it stayed really healthy. It was always, you know, dropping leaves, making new ones. But I just know it's time. You know how you just know your plants, and it's like, all right, girl, I got you. Okay. So this is it right here. And again, I want to make sure that's soil. I want to see what the root ball kind of looks like. It looks really good, to be honest. Yeah, you see how healthy that root ball is? It smells good. I love like earthy smells. You're like, what do you mean it smells good? Girl, exactly what I see. It smells good. Okay. Here, let me dig some of this out just so I can not just make a whole mess, not that it matters, because I'm literally sitting by my dirt piles, my compost and all that. So we're gonna do this. Just drop that in there, and I'm just gonna kind of push in the soil around here. Like tuck it in from the, it's like you're tucking someone in bed, just tucking around so it's not too tight. And I'm gonna backfill it with a mix of what's now a mix of that native soil and what I put together here in this wheelbarrow. I actually kind of want to go back to Tractor Supply. Maybe see about getting one more peach tree, maybe an apple tree. I don't know. So yeah, so same thing. I'm actually gonna just use the rest of this peat moss that came in this peach tree bag. Okay. It's like, yeah, peat moss and maybe just some wood chips. Hopefully it likes this environment that I've created, because you know it's a tropical, so you know, I'm gonna mulch it as well. Not too heavy, but enough that it's tucked in. Okay, girl. You look so good in your new outfit, your new house. Okay? Period. Let me cut this off. Actually, I think I'll cut it off. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave this for right now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. Because as I get more trees. Now, if I get comfortable with looking at it and I know what it is, then it's fine. Y'all are so crooked. So crooked. Like, my phone is like, like, what's up? So, okay, that is that. What I actually might go ahead and do for my kitty is, Kyle, where's Minnie? Minnie! Don't come out here. I just want to see your girl. She can slide right through the gate. It's so funny. And she just be like, huh, what's up? What you need? Come here. Come sit right in here, so. Come sit right down here. No. Over here. Thank you. Go sit down. No, ma'am. She's probably going to end up going back over there. I want to say, hey, man. Kyle over here by the gate enjoying the sun. Kyle is such a sun baby. He don't care if it's cold, whatever. If he can get in that sun, he's good. You see that? Look at this. You just had a bath. See that? Go ahead, have fun. Go on back. Go back. Go back in the yard. No? Okay. Just don't disrespect me. I see how it is. So for the cat, I'm actually going to go ahead and take this catnip and put it in this container. It just makes sense. That way as it grows out, my cat can go to it and he can get what he needs from it. I'm also going to get some, they have a grass that's good for dogs. I wanted to get some of that to plant for them to be able to, and I'll keep it low so that they can get to it whenever they want. So I'm just going to put some dirt in here. And what I'm definitely going to do is let it go to seed so it can just keep growing back whenever, you know, it wants to. And I think I got this from, it's called Neighbors Feed and Supply. It's in North Atlanta, like north of Atlanta. It says use the dried leaves and stuffed cultured cat toys or for herbal teas for humans. Snip off stems as needed. Cut back after flowering for fresh growth. Spreads and self-sows readily. Propagate by divisions. Crush dry seed heads to release the seeds. Finish drying indoors. So it says here, sow depth is surface. Final plant spacing is 10 to 15 apart. Final row spacing is 24. Full center part shade. Days to emerge is 7 to 21. So I'm going to put a few in here. I've actually had catnip tea. It's fine. Like, it's good, but you know, I need to look up what the benefits are supposed to be, or maybe it's just an aromatic. But... So I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take my glove off. Sometimes you just gotta do it that way. So I have my soil, I have my seed, and we're just gonna. I'm just gonna press that in a little. I'm just gonna water it in real good, and that's that. Put a little peach juice on top. Just a little. Just a little. Like I said, I figured it was doing good in this the whole time. Must be something worth using. So now I'm gonna water this all in. So here's that catnip. Chop in it. Oh, just to show you real quick, I also cleaned out. I had some buckets that were left from some housework that was done, and so I'm gonna put I think I mentioned I'm gonna put the micronized azomite in here. Whatever I don't put in the garden beds, so that what do you call that? So that, because I was just worried about it being in that paper bag. This one, this granular one is plastic, and I can fold it over and it's not a problem. But the other one is powder in paper, kind of like how some garden lime comes in. So I don't feel right about it. I ain't feeling that. So I'll put that in there in a little bit. But let's go ahead and get this watered so I can go check some work emails. Go on. Go on. Get back in the yard. Go back in the backyard. Hop to it. Get to it. Good girl. Go ahead. Go on. Now. But the same way you came. Go ahead. She's so bad. I'm trying to show y'all. Anyway, so let me get this water. It's probably going to take this whole can for this. So, I'm just going to put this all in there. Look at it. There we go. I see it seeping out. I'm actually going to have to make some more. I'm not going to have to use the whole thing. I did this. This is 10 gallons. So, I don't know what you can see. But I'm going to go ahead and get the soursop water ready with that and bring it back in the house. And then I'm going to get, what's this? And then I'm going to get this, what do you call this? This, catnip done. All right. Okay, so I got that done. I came in the house and I decided to do a heavy pruning of my money tree. So I have these pieces here that I'm interested to see if I can get them to propagate. So I cut them, I would say it's probably the third note, second and third notes or some of them. So here's one. I'm going to take this branch off. Leave these other two and just stick it in this picture cup with some, are you from the Atlanta area? If you don't have picture cups in your house? I don't know. So this argument to be made. Anyway, I'm gonna take this bottom of this one, even though I probably could use that, but not that it matters. I thought it'd be interesting to do my own money tree braid. Really interesting. So let's see. So I'm gonna take this next one. I took that last node off, and this is just that like the compost tea water that I keep in a bucket under. Usually it's under here, but it's behind me right now. And I'm gonna take this last one off, just like that, and I'm gonna stick that in here. And what I'm going to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and just take these branches and stick them in there too, because why not? I don't know what it would do, but actually I'm gonna do those 3. And essentially, the goal is to try to see, actually I'm gonna put some more water in there. Ooh. I got some right here. And I'm gonna put this on the windowsill, and I wanna see what it does. So essentially my goal is, I could take the leaves off, but it looks pretty. It's low-key like put triple K, money tree for all leaves. I just want to see what it will do, if I'll get some rooting, and if I do, I think it would be fun to get some rooting going, and then putting them in a pot and braiding them, and I can give those as gifts as well. Because my money tree has done very well, very well. So you can say that this is, I could show y'all what it looks like, and maybe I'll be able to do that after this video. But I'm back in my office, I'm gonna check emails like I said I would. But to see what they do, and then try my own money tree braid to give as gifts. And like I said, I did a heavy pruning, so I'm expecting that with this us rolling into spring, that my money tree is going to really do some things, because it's gotten to a really good size. So my goal is to get it taller, and even more bushier, which I believe will happen with the pruning I gave it. So that's what this is. And today, I think for the most part, that's the extent of my gardening today. I do have some cardboard. I'd be lying. I do have some cardboard that I want to lay out. For that piece of ground that I told you guys I have, that I'm thinking that I'm going to set it up where it's just one long row for like onions and garlic and shallots and all that. And then I have like these wood pieces that I want to use to kind of line it. And then the next project will probably be mulching all of the beds. I think I have enough to mulch everything that like the main focus with the mulch for right now is the pathways. I think I have enough though, now that I'm thinking about it. I want to do like the walkway area, let that be mulched down while it's also, integrating into the soil as it breaks down, and then go from there. So I'm gonna sit this over here at my window and let's see what happens. Bye y'all. This is I gave it like a really heavy pruning. It's kind of uneven, but I didn't have the heart to cut this side off. I might do it. We'll see. So yeah, that's my money tree with my aloe plant. There's a little struggling cactus plant. I'm gonna see what happens when I dry it out. I'm pretty sure it's dead. It got drowned out outside. It was my bad. But yeah. All right. Bye y'all.